Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Crisler Center in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Tonight, it is the Michigan Wolverines against the Wildcats of Northwestern. Northwestern making the short 4-hour trip from Evanston, Illinois, and Michigan coming off a disappointing week in the women's basketball game. A favorite to win the conference championship, and it seems like their chance might have gone away, but the Wolverines have a nice chance to redeem themselves tonight. I am Alex Shee. I will be doing play-by-play to start off this game. I'm joined by Lucas Vargas. Lucas, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing well, and as you alluded to, Michigan had a really rough week last week. Started on Thursday night, a week ago here at Crisler Center, a 16-point lead against the Purdue Boilermakers, and that lead went away somehow in the fourth quarter in a disappointing overtime loss for the Wolverines. They were unable to bounce back in Piscataway, New Jersey against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, playing two of the top three defenses in the Big Ten Conference in back-to-back games, 2 losses, but they have a easier test. I mean, everybody in the Big Ten is pretty tough, but an easier test tonight at home, back in Crisler Center, trying to get back on their feet, likely out of the Big Ten title race, but there's still a lot to play for this season. Big Ten tournament and NCAA tournament coming up soon.
So what do you think Michigan's chances are to make that dance that they could not make last year? However, they took advantage of their opportunities in the NIT.
I mean, I'd say it's pretty good. They only have 6 losses so far this season, and as long as they're able to finish out the season with, you know, like 3 out of their 4 games at least wins, and then they don't lose at the beginning of the conference tournament, they should be in fine shape.
Well, Lucas, it's just about time for tip right here. I'd like to take the time to thank all of our listeners right now here on WCBN Sports from the bottom of our hearts. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. That being said, we all want one thing. We want to see the Wolverines here win this game. What do they need to do to get that done, Lucas?
Well, they got to get back to doing what they did before the Purdue game, and that was putting the ball in the basket at a very efficient rate. They were one of the top teams in the country in field goal percentage, and from that fourth quarter through last weekend, that efficiency went away. They need to get the ball back inside to Hallie Thome and just find consistently good offensive looks, put the ball in the basket, and take care of business.
And that being said, what do the Wildcats have to do to beat them? I know they are led by Kunai Akpana, one of the premier players in the Big Ten. For Northwestern, they also have some good veteran talent on this team. Is it going to be up to them to win, or what kind of depth do they have?
Well, a lot of their depth mostly comes off the bench. The starting lineup is pretty young, and like you said, Kunai Akpana is a beast inside, averaging a double-double this season. Earlier this year, she had a career-high 27 points and 21 rebounds in a game against the Oakland team here in Michigan over by Detroit. That was in November. She had 11 points and 14 rebounds in her last game against Michigan, which happened on January 28th, which Michigan won 80-59 in Evanston, Illinois. They played at a high school gym, I believe, because their current gym is under renovations. But Northwestern will need to guard the perimeter very effectively and stay out of foul trouble if they want to compete with Hallie Thome down low.
And Kunai Akpana, a veteran player for Northwestern, a junior. She comes from Nigeria. But Michigan has some pretty darn good veterans of their own, led by Kim Barnes-Arico, now the all-time winningest head coach in program history for the Wolverines. They are led by senior guard Caitlin Flaherty, who now has more points scored than any basketball player ever in the history of Michigan.
Yes, she does. She eclipsed the 2,600 career point mark, and she is well on her way to extending that career scoring mark through the rest of the season. She has done a phenomenal job leading her team all season and her entire career, exactly what it means to be a Michigan Wolverine.
And the players are set, the refs are set. Let's do it here from Crisler Center. And the tip is won back by Northwestern. It's now Hamilton with the ball. Hamilton looks to penetrate, can't find anything. Passes it down low, but it is intercepted by the Wolverines. And a whistle there. It's going to stay with Now it's going to be Michigan ball.
But, I mean, right off the bat, you're seeing Northwestern attempt to throw the ball into Kunai Akpana, and she just couldn't catch it that time, but a fortunate bounce, and Michigan will take the turnover. But Northwestern strategy is going to be very, very obvious that they want to go down low and play through her. She is, like you said, one of the premier post players in this conference, and when you have a forward that can really control a game like she can, then that can give you a chance to win any game you play, no matter what your record is.
And it is Munger with the ball now for Michigan. Passes to Flaherty. Brown. Thome, who comes all the way up. And it's Flaherty for three. It is blocked by Hamilton, but Michigan regains possession. It's Brown. Back down low to Thome. Can't get it to go. A rebound by Dunston. She lost control of the ball, but it will stay with the Wolverines, going off a Wildcat.
Good energy on both sides there. Northwestern able to challenge some shots, get a block, and Michigan able to get some offensive rebounds. Jillian Dunston now just 6 rebounds away from 800 rebounds in her career.
And Dunston finds Thome. Thome back out to Brown. An open shot. Can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound by Jillian Dunston as she controls the ball at the top of the key. Dunston picks up her dribble. Dumps it off to Flaherty. Flaherty now walks backwards to center court looking for something to happen. She's not finding anything. She gets it off to Thome, who hands it right back off to Dunston. Dunston finds Brown. Brown couldn't get her dribble to go. It went off the foot of a Wildcat. Michigan ball, but there's just 6 seconds left on the play clock. On the shot clock, excuse me. This is basketball.
Yeah, yeah, might want to orient yourself for this one, but
Munger down low to Thome. Thome turns, spins, gets it to go. Hallie Thome. Michigan leads 2-0.
That's why Hallie Thome should have her way against most opponents she'll face. Good job entering in the post, and Michigan patient on offense that possession. Gets the basket.
It's Pulliam for Northwestern. Back out to Hopkins. Back to Pulliam. A shot. Gets it to go. And Northwestern ties the game right back up at 2.
Yeah, Abby Scheid on the basket from the elbow. She has been lighting it up lately. A pretty consistently reliable scorer for the Wildcats.
It's Dunston now for Michigan. Looking for a play to develop. Flaherty tightly guarded by Hamilton. It's Dunston. Looks, no three. She gets it to go. It'll be a long 2.
She usually hesitates to shoot those kind of shots, but this time she shot with confidence. A very deep 2, but got it nonetheless. Michigan leads 4-2.
And Dunston having a dynamic start to this game. Michigan looks to keep her involved as it's Northwestern now. It's Hamilton. Gets the ball stolen by Munger, but Northwestern gets it right back. Hamilton again. Looks down low for Kunai Akpana. Can't find her. It's Flaherty who takes it down for Michigan. Three-pointer, no good. Easy rebound for Kunai Akpana. And Northwestern ball once more.
Michigan's 2-3 zone creating some problems for Northwestern offensively so far. There's a quick foul by Flaherty. Reaching in, but another bobbled catch inside by Kunai Akpana and results in another turnover for the Wildcats. She's having trouble catching the ball today inside.
That's the first team foul for Michigan. Northwestern has none. Right now it is Hopkins firing from 3 and gets it to go. Northwestern leads by 1.
The sophomore
passes down the wing to Dunston, who drives, doesn't get the layup to go, and a rebound for Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins only averages about 4.3 points a game, so a triple right off the bat. It's pretty. Northwestern will definitely take that.
Looks like she'll eclipse 4 already, maybe in 1 quarter. It's Hopkins with a floater, gets it to go and 1. Hopkins, chance for a consecutive 3-point play.
No, I think that was Hamilton. Wildcats. Hamilton on the take there. Jordan Hamilton with the.
It was Hamilton. Her hair was covering up the 2 in the 2-4. And it's kind of hard to see from all the way up here in the press booth. Hamilton takes 2 dribbles, shoots, gets it to go. 100%, 1,000% 3-point free throw percentage. And it's Munger for the 3. Good. Nicole Munger.
Yeah, Wolverines not hesitating. A lot of quick shots and possessions, but they're shooting with confidence, which may be the way they're able to break out of their poor shooting past couple of games.
And it's Hamilton. Gets it off to Scheid. Scheid, no good.
Yeah,
Munger with the ball.
Scheid plays that kind of stretch forward role, but she is not afraid to shoot.
A quick three by Flaherty. No good again. And a travel on Kunai Akpana. It looks like she slipped there.
Yeah, it looks like she kind of lost her balance and got kind of tangled up with Hallie Thomer, Jillian Dunstan, whoever it was. But it's a tough break for the Wildcats, who played good defense and forced a tough shot.
Michigan keeps the ball. Dunstan looks up to Thome at the top of the key. She's going to look to hand it off. Thome gets down low. Foul and one. A brilliant play by Thome.
Hallie Thome not afraid to take her defender off the dribble in there inside, and a little bit of a crafty touch on it. Gets the and one.
I was about to say, what is she doing there? But she just threw it up, got it to go, got fouled. Can't ask for too much
crafty
more than
finish
that.
For the big.
And knocks down that free throw. Michigan up by 2. It's Hamilton who controls for Northwestern. Top of the key. Finds Pulliam. Pulliam back down in the corner. Looks for Scheid down low. Out to Hamilton. A three does not go, but it's an offensive board for Kunai Akpana. She puts it up, no good. Flaherty now for the Wolverines. Drives, looks for Thome. Hallie Thome with it. Another and one play by Thome.
Yeah, Hallie Thome is
they're
just
feeding her early.
Hallie Thome's just too strong, and she is really asserting herself early on. I'll say I called that Purdue game, and when Michigan had a 16-point lead, it's almost like they refused to go inside to Hallie Thome. This quarter making it very, very apparent that that's part of their offensive strategy, and now Hallie Thome has had an opportunity for back-to-back three-point plays.
And Thome makes her free throw. She has a 3-inch height advantage on anyone from the Northwestern Wildcats.
Probably a even bigger strength advantage.
And Michigan will look to utilize that as the game goes on. An open three-point attempt, good by Hamilton. And Northwestern right back at it.
Yeah, Hamilton, the freshman out of Frisco, Texas. She has a little bit of everything, and she's got a pretty nice three-point stroke, 36.4% from deep.
Thome again looks for a cutting Brown who cannot handle the pass. She did corral it, but she was out of bounds. And a timeout on the floor. 13-11. Michigan leads with 5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Well, it's pretty obvious that this game is going to be pretty fast-paced. Looks like the offenses are trying to get out and move. There haven't been too many deep possessions into the shot clock. It's been a whole lot of quick shots, quick shots, quick shots.
And Michigan with a 2-point lead. They are making their shots early on here. And it's worth noting that Michigan has been on fire so far to start this game. They haven't missed much, but Flaherty has missed everything.
Well, she's only shot like 1 or 2 times, but that you said they're shooting a relatively high percentage because they're going inside to Hallie Thome. She's pretty consistently a bucket if she gets 2 feet in the paint, which she has done on a couple occasions here, resulting in 2 and 1 plays. She has to be the focal point of this offense moving forward if they do want to secure a spot in the tournament and maybe make a run into the Big Ten and even potentially the NCAA tournament.
And it is very important to note that Flaherty has 0 points, but Wolverines have gotten off to a good start. 13 points early on here in the first. Dunstan playing well, aggressive on the boards. She has 2 offensive rebounds. And Michigan making all of their 3-point attempts not coming from Flaherty so far. It was Munger who buried her only attempt of the game.
Yeah, Munger shot that one with confidence off a quick cross-court pass. The Wolverines do that a lot, go from crossing half court from one side, all from a far pass to the far corner. That is something that they appear to look for quite frequently in their fast break offense. But you're right, she did shoot that one with confidence. And Jillian Dunstan, another upperclassman trying to show some leadership. That's what you want out of girls like Munger and Dunstan. You want them to be showing the leadership necessary to win games and bounce back from a tough 2-game stretch.
Well, for players like Dunstan, for players like Thome, and for players like Munger, they are all the leaders of this team. All the three except Munger are seniors. This is their last chance going into the home stretch of their final season wearing the maize and blue, and so far it seems like they're really stepping up.
Well, you're right. They only have 2 home games left tonight, and then at the end of the month they play Maryland. And that Maryland game was shaping up to be a lot bigger than it will end up being with potential conference title implications, but it doesn't quite look like it'll be that kind of race.
And it's Deja Church, the freshman guard, who enters the game for the Wolverines. And now Hamilton has it for Northwestern. Passes it to Hopkins, but gives it right back. Pass attempted for Pulliam was deflected by Dunstan. Good defensive play by her. As now it is Pulliam, a nice jumper, mid-range, made. Now it's Flaherty for the Wolverines. Back down low to Thome. Thome looking around, can't find anything, passes it back to Flaherty. It's Caitlin Flaherty to Brown, passes in the middle to Dunstan, drives, tried to bank it in, did not go. Thome could not corral it, and now it's Northwestern. They pass it all the way back down to Hopkins. Has it stolen, but she maintains possession. Gets it right back. It is now Hamilton from the top of the key. Hamilton. Good passing to the other Hamilton on this Northwestern team, Oceana Hamilton.
Yeah, good defense on the defensive possession for Northwestern, forcing a very tough shot by Julian Dunstan, kind of using her opening aggressiveness against her.
And it's Pulliam for Northwestern.
Yeah, Pulliam, another one of the nice freshman guards that Northwestern has. She is going to be more of an attack-the-basket kind of player.
And she finds an open Hamilton, but rejected by Thome.
Yeah, Hallie Thome lost her man for a little bit, but she did not have to fear much with the ability to block a shot like that, sent it swatted right out of bounds. Good recovery by the Michigan center.
And Flaherty takes her first rest of the night as Munger comes in to relieve her. A buzzer-beating shot is no good by Pulliam as Michigan regains possession. It's Church pushing all the way down, can't find an open lane, gets it to Dunstan. Dunstan out to Munger. And she passes it off to Brown, back to Church. It's Church now with it, drives, tried to draw a foul, but it's going to be a charge.
I think they called 3 seconds.
3 seconds on Thome.
Yeah.
And now it is Scheid with it for Northwestern. A long pass out to Hamilton. Back down low for the other Hamilton, Oceana Hamilton. And a foul on the Wolverines.
Northwestern getting really aggressive. They keep breaking down this Wolverine zone actually with some pretty good success. Michigan seems to be throwing a 2-3 zone at Northwestern, but Northwestern's been able to attack the gaps, and Jordan Hamilton again at the free throw line. The freshman has done a very good job being aggressive. Northwestern's got a really nice pair of freshman guards in Hamilton and Pulliam. These two girls could have a very nice future in this league.
And first shot was made by Hamilton. Her second shot. Good. Jordan Hamilton, the Texas native, makes both of her shots. And Flaherty checks back in. Not a very long break for her.
No, not too long of a break. And now the Wolverines down 13-15. Not quite the position they like to be in. But Northwestern using the tempo of this game, I guess, to their advantage.
It's Flaherty now for Michigan. Dumps it off to Dunstan. Down low to Thome. Back out to Church for 3. Can't get it to go. But Church gets her own rebound. Tried to put it back up. No good. Good effort by the young freshman. Galernick, the Northwestern guard, checks into the game for Hamilton, and she now possesses the ball. Dumps it off to Hopkins, who throws it in the corner for Scheid. Scheid down low for Hamilton. No good, and Oceana Hamilton picks up her first foul of the game.
Yeah, Oceana Hamilton, I mean, she has the size that Northwestern would like to be able to compete with Hallie Thome a little bit more, but she doesn't quite have the control that a girl like Kunai Akpana does, and it kind of hurts Northwestern at times on both ends of the court.
And Hamilton versus Thome will be an interesting matchup, 6'5" versus 6'4". Thome with the advantage there, as Flaherty has the ball now, shoots for three, misses it again. She is 0 for 3 from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's a really tough step back shot against an outstretched arm. Caitlin Flaherty might want to get towards the rim going a little bit before she starts taking threes, get herself going first.
It is Hopkins who passes it out to Pulliam. No good.
And Pulliam is not much
another rebound.
She is not much of a three-point shooter.
Flaherty now with it for Michigan. It's Church, back to Flaherty. Flaherty looks to get a step on her defender, but she's getting double-teamed. Finds Dunstan, back out to Church. Church to Mugger, back to Flaherty. Time is running down on the shot clock. Flaherty drives, gets it to go with the left hand, a beautiful shot.
Yeah, there's just like we talked about a minute ago, Caitlin Flaherty gets to the rim a little bit, get herself going, get her confidence up, and just see the ball go through the basket. Sometimes it's all shooters need.
It's the sophomore Galernik for Northwestern. Passes it down to Hamilton, who finds Pulliam, tries to drive in the lane, but it is rejected. Not really rejected, as caught by Thome using her height.
Hallie Thome just too big.
And she passes it to Flaherty, who makes the shot and gets a chance for a three-point play. Flaherty now getting involved.
Yeah, Hallie Thome just, I mean, put her hands straight up, and you're right, caught the ball on Pulliam's attempted floater and tossed a long outlet to Caitlin Flaherty, who smartly gets the and one basket. She's going to the rim, and now with a chance to go to the free throw line, another opportunity to get herself going.
And Flaherty makes her shot. That was almost a little bit comical there by Thome. Didn't really even have time to say no, no, no. It really wasn't rejected. She literally put her hands up and just caught the ball. Well, great defensive play by the Wolverines.
Well, smart play also to look down court and find her open teammate for an and one layup.
Quick strike offense by Thome and Flaherty.
Yeah, it's been a fast-paced game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
And Galernik now with the ball. She will let the clock run down a bit. There is about a 6-second differential between the game and shot clock. It is Pulliam now for Northwestern. Gets it off to Galernik. Galernik loses control of the ball, but it is covered up by the Cats. Abby Wolf gets the ball, but she could not get up in time. Traveling violation. Michigan ball. And it's Church. Michigan will look to get a last-second shot off. Deja Church passes it to Brown, and it was broken up in the air by Wolf. No shot. End of the first quarter. Michigan 18, Northwestern 15.
Fast-paced game. Both teams getting up and down the court pretty quickly. Wolverines trying to run a zone, but it's not slowing down Northwestern whatsoever. I think this pace will, in the long run, play towards the advantage of Michigan. But I will say I'm impressed with Northwestern's young players. I think they do have a bright future. And from what I've seen here in the first quarter, especially from Jordan Hamilton and Lindsey Pulliam, two very impressive freshman guards.
And Northwestern is just 2-8 in Big Ten play in the 2017-18 season, but they are playing like a certainly formidable opponent tonight for Michigan.
Yeah, I guess a lot of teams, when they see the maize and blue on the court, bring their best shot, and Michigan certainly has gotten the best shot of several teams they've played recently. They've had to really work lately, whether it be win or lose in their games. Haven't had too many games where they could just cruise through, and it looks like it'll be no different tonight.
And it's good to see some of the Michigan players enjoying themselves. Jillian Dunstan and Deja Church engaging in a lip sync battle. right now on the Jumbotron here at Crisler.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm seeing on the Jumbotron, but
There are some dance moves. I'm not quite sure if I would say they're good dance moves, but they are dance moves.
I'm not so sure that I'm on board with this in between quarter promotion.
It's Nicole Munder now, lip syncing to Dirt Road Anthem by Jason Aldean.
Yeah, I think she's from Pennsylvania. I don't know if they play country music in Pennsylvania.
The whole rap in country thing is a little bit silly to me. I applaud the effort to be artistically creative, but it's a little bit silly.
That it is. Okay, so second quarter, here we go. What do you think Michigan is looking to do?
I think Michigan is going to do what they did at the beginning of this game. Thome. That's my game plan if I'm Barnes Rico.
Right? You would think it would be the consistent plan of attack.
I mean, if I'm a coach there, I'm drawing up the play. I'm circling the entire area where Thome will be. Get it to her, let her go to work, and she should get the job done. The second to last home game for Hallie Thome and Jillian Dunstan. And the second quarter is underway from Ann Arbor. Once again, you are listening to WCBN Sports. I'm Alex Shee. I'm joined by Lucas Vargas. 18-15 Wolverines. It's Northwestern with the ball. An open shot for Scheid, cannot get it to go. An offensive rebound by Hopkins, and the Cats have it right back. It's Pulliam for Northwestern. Dumps it off to Hopkins on the right wing. Down low, Wolf makes it. And it is a 1-point game. Deja Church for Michigan.
Yeah, Abby Wolf only plays about 8 minutes a game, but she gets in to start the second quarter and makes the most of it off the bat. Nice roll to the rim and nice finish as well.
Wolf from Greenwich, Connecticut, and my neck of the woods, the tri-state area.
It's like it's going to be a foul on Michigan's motion offense. A lot of cutters coming off the baseline, and looks like someone got bumped.
It's the first team foul of the second quarter for Northwestern. And the ball will be inbounded by the freshman Church. Church looking for Thome. She just throws it up there, and Thome seems to get it every time. An open shot for Flaherty from three. Gets it to go. Caitlin Flaherty, good from behind the arc.
Good play for Michigan. Hallie Thome with a nice dribble handoff, able to create some space for Caitlin Flaherty. And that shot's a lot different than Flaherty, just dribbling and stepping back. That's coming downhill in rhythm and shooting a three.
And Michigan swarming to the ball. It'll be a jump ball. Michigan ball. The possession arrow is in favor of the Wolverines. And good hustle by Flaherty on the defensive side, hawking that ball, jumping on it, and ensuring that Michigan got possession.
Looks like she might be a little shaken up. She heads over to the bench towards the athletic trainer at the end. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Looks like she's getting her foot looked at.
And Dunstan with the ball for Michigan. Passes up the opportunity for an open shot, and it's Brown with it. She misses, but Dunstan, a third offensive rebound. Deja Church trying to find Munger, can't find anything, gets it to Dunstan. Down low to Thome again. Good shot by Thome.
Yeah, Hallie Thome really has a mismatch with Wolf guarding her from Northwestern.
It's Thome's 10th of the night as it's Northwestern ball. Pulliam down low to Wolf. It's Pulliam at the top of the key. Looks for Hamilton. Jordan Hamilton to Wolf. Gets the floater to go.
Well, Wolf answers right back with a bucket of her own. Northwestern doing a phenomenal job whipping the ball around this 2-3 zone and getting a good look for themselves. This is definitely how you want to attack the 2-3 zone.
The 6'4 Wolf, another player that can give Thome a bit of a challenge here tonight, but it looks like Thome seems to be playing better so far against whatever Northwestern throws her way. It's Michigan ball. There's 10 on the shot clock. Church with the ball. To Munger, a deep three, cannot get it. Hamilton with the rebound, and it's Jordan Hamilton taking the ball up the court for Northwestern.
A very deep three, and Michigan not used to running their offense so much without Caitlin Flaherty on the court. Let's hope that she's not on the bench for too long.
Again down low, blocked by Thome. Keeps it in bounds. Michigan ball. Dunstan streaking down the court. slows up her dribble, finds Munger, a fake shot. Now she takes one, a good three-pointer for Nicole Munger.
Munger with a great pump fake and pull-up shot, taking a little bit of the lead here with Caitlin Flaherty on the bench and extending the Wolverine lead to 6 at 25-19 with 7:03 left in the second quarter.
A little bit of shake and bake there for Munger. Michigan starting to heat up a little more with a good pace, quick pace to their offense here.
Quick pace, and it all starts on the defensive end, getting defensive rebounds and making hustle plays, getting out and running. That's what this Wolverine team wants to do.
And it is worth noting that Flaherty seemed to be shaken up after diving on the floor to get the ball for Michigan. She was on the bench for the last couple minutes there.
She's still on the bench during the timeout, actually.
Getting medical attention. It looked like it might have been her ankle.
Yeah.
Something on her lower leg.
She took off one of her shoes, so it was definitely a foot or an ankle problem.
This is not good news for the Wolverines. However, she is still on the bench, which is a good sign.
It looks
Hopefully
like
nothing too serious.
Looks like she might be starting to get her shoe back on. Yeah, I think she's going to be okay.
And
not too serious.
It's the house giveaway today. I don't say pizza house because it's not real pizza. It's kind of an affront to the integrity of pizza.
Well,
but nonetheless, people seem to be going crazy for it.
I would not know.
Lucas would not know. He is part of the 0.1% of the U.S. populace that does not enjoy pizza. I don't know what planet he's from, but everyone else here seems to enjoy pizza. Lucas, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is a nice fajita taco.
A fajita taco. Can't go wrong with that. Not necessarily the greatest Mexican Tex-Mex food here in Michigan.
No, not like where I'm from, and not like where Jordan Hamilton is from, the freshman for Northwestern out of Frisco, Texas. I think she's been one of the better players for her team. 8 points in 10 minutes so far.
So, Lucas, pretty soon here in a couple weeks, it's going to be spring break or winter break, whatever you want to call it.
Whatever you want to call it.
And you have some special WCBN-related plans. What are you going to be up to, Lucas?
That's right, WCBN coverage of the Texas Softball Invitational. Michigan has 5 games down in Austin, Texas, where they will be playing Texas twice, I believe Virginia Tech twice, and I think they'll get a one-game matchup with Wichita State.
And you're going to be there covering it.
I will be there bringing the coverage to the Wolverine faithful, and I hope that you'll be tuning in towards the end of February, I believe. It'll be February 24th. It's either 23rd, 24th, 25th, or 24th, 25th, and 26th.
And fun fact, Lucas owns a donkey, which he will be riding to the Texas softball field.
Fun fact, that donkey lives 5 hours away.
It's going to be a long ride, but he will do that nonetheless. Play resumes. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter from Crisler Center. It's Northwestern ball, passing it around the perimeter. It is Hopkins with a floater, does not go, but Jordan Hamilton, the Texas native, gets it back. Pulliam with the ball, back to Hamilton. In the center for Scheid, tries to get it to Wolf. Another good defensive play by Dunstan. Passes it ahead to the streaking Church. Can't get it to go. Scheid with the rebound, and it's right back going the other way for Northwestern.
Deja Church, quick shot, unable to get the fall, and Northwestern has an opportunity now on offense.
A shot from the elbow by Scheid. No good. Wolf did get the offensive rebound, got fouled on the play, and the ball will stay with the purple and white.
Yeah, I've actually been pretty impressed with the way Abby Wolf has played for Northwestern. I didn't expect too much out of her, but she came in and made a pretty solid impact so far.
And it's Scheid with the ball. Back to Pulliam on the left wing. A nice pass from Hamilton to Scheid.
Scheid trying to get behind that three-point line, but forgot to dribble, and she will be called for the travel.
And outstanding news for the Wolverine faithful, for their staff and their players. Entering the game now is number 3, Caitlin Flaherty.
Right, the hope would be that it's nothing too serious that can be aggravated if she keeps playing, but she would certainly give it a go. It could affect her jump shot a little bit, just keep an eye on that.
And it's Thome all the way up, top of the key, gets it to Brown, looks for Flaherty, tries to find a shot, can't find one, dumps it back off to Brown. It's Brown, throws it up for Dunston, comes up with the ball, was fouled on the shot attempt. She will have 2 from the line.
That's a great catch by Jillian Dunston. A pretty gutsy pass, but Dunston able to use her size, and back to the theme of the pump fake. She utilizes that to her advantage, getting her defender in the air and goes to the free throw line.
A miss by Dunston. Maybe she is on the same stuff the men's team is on.
Tough free throw shooting here in Crisler Arena so far.
Gets the second one. 26-19 Michigan, halfway through the second period, second quarter. And Northwestern has the ball. Double teamed is Hopkins. Trapped, more like it. And a shot by Galernik missed. Michigan ball.
Yeah, Haley Brown with a rebound on that play. I think she's been a phenomenal freshman for the Wolverine, and I cannot wait to watch her over her next 3 seasons here in Ann Arbor. She can shoot inside and outside. She's got a solid game, and I think she'll be one of the conference's best players by her senior year.
Brown quiet tonight in terms of points scored, but she has done the dirty work down low, getting 3 rebounds so far. It's Flaherty with a nice move to evade 2 defenders, an air ball on the floater, but Dunston gets it right back, her 4th rebound. Right back out to Flaherty, who remains hot. 3-pointer good for Caitlin Flaherty.
Well, Flaherty makes whatever adjustment she needed to on her floater by taking it outside the 3-point arc. Pretty deep triple, but she's able to nail it. And I guess no after effects of her ankle problem showing up on the basketball court so far.
And just like that, Flaherty leads all scorers tonight with 11. An errant pass by Galernik, and right back in the hands of Flaherty. Flaherty a long pass to Munger in the corner, trying to find a shot. Gets it back to Flaherty. Thome to Dunston to Flaherty. An open shot. Another 3. Caitlin Flaherty is really heating up her 14th point of the night. And Michigan up top, 32-19.
Well, Caitlin Flaherty comes off the bench, and she is ready to shoot. Man, oh man, the Wolverine offense is heating up, and the game is looking to start to get out of hand right now.
And a scrum for the ball. Northwestern comes up with it. That was Scheid. Scheid off to Pulliam. A shot no good from the top of the key. Offensive rebound, but Northwestern could not make anything out of it. An errant pass, and it's Michigan ball. And surprisingly, Kunai Akpana, one of the premier players for this Wildcat team, exited early, and in her relief, Abby Wolf has played very well, getting a lot of rebounds for the Cats.
Yeah, I believe Kunai Akpana had foul trouble from trying to guard Hallie Thome, and so Northwestern's been forced to look at their bench now, and Caitlin Flaherty misses a shot there, but you're right, Abby Wolf has definitely stepped up in terms of bench production so far.
And a interception by Jillian Dunston. Drives down the court. Can't get it to go. An offensive rebound by Church. She can't make her shot either. A 3rd try, no good. And that was Kayla Robbins.
Kayla Robbins getting some run here from Michigan, unable to finish. But you like the aggressiveness on offense, and you also like the hustle down the court on the fast break. Not leaving one girl to make a layup, but instead
Michigan
trailing her.
They're really controlling this game right now. It is all Wolverines here. A Wolf floater was good.
Abby Wolf will try to shut you up for a quick second right there, but you're right, Wolverines starting to exert themselves.
Right back to Thome. Couldn't get it. But yet again, a really quick pace by this Wolverines offense. They're trying to take full advantage of this big momentum shift in favor of the Maize and Blue. It's Northwestern. Wolf down low. Back out to Scheid. Looks up top. Pullum gets the ball. Rejected by Thome.
Again, Pulliam should think twice about going inside on Hallie Thome.
And as Flaherty was driving down the court, she was fouled. The 4th team foul by Northwestern. And Michigan ball.
Haley Brown is going to check back in for Jillian Dunston. Jillian Dunston did a great job in that first half in terms of aggressiveness and all the dirty work, which she is pretty consistent out of her. especially hitting the offensive boards.
And it's Church. Controls for the Wolverines out to Robbins. Now it's Caitlin Flaherty. She has been hot. Leads all scores with 14. Deja Church, the freshman, who has vastly improved her game over the course of the season. Flaherty for three. Yes! Nothing but net.
Yeah, she is really...
and a bad pass by Northwestern. Hamilton can handle it. Church gets the ball. Missed a shot, but gets her on rebound. What a turn of events. Not quite a turn, as Michigan has controlled the game, but interesting development. Church misses another shot, but a foul on Northwestern. Michigan ball. It is all Wolverines all day, every day. Michigan keeps getting all the rebounds, keeps getting possession of the ball. They're doing all the scoring. Nothing but good vibes for Michigan.
Man, Deja Church is playing really hard on defense, but she doesn't have any points to show for it. She has missed quite a few point-blank layups, unfortunately, but the hustle will still reward Michigan with a trip to the line.
And while it's only Flaherty and Thome that's really doing the heavy pulling for scoring, everyone else on this team is making their impact felt. Everyone is contributing to this game. You've got Church playing hard on the boards. You've got Dunstan doing all the dirty work, 4 offensive rebounds.
Hallie Thome swishes another free throw. Wolverines have extended this lead again to 16, the same number that they led by against Purdue in their last home game, which they ended up losing.
Shh. We're not going to mention that, Lucas. It's Northwestern with the ball. And a foul called on Northwestern. It's going to be a 3-second violation. Michigan ball again.
Another turnover for Northwestern. They have not done a great job at taking quality shots or controlling the ball this quarter very well.
1 minute to go in the first half. Michigan 37, Northwestern 21. It's Church in the corner for Michigan. In the right corner, back up to Haley Brown. Haley Brown passes the ball to Church. Pump fake, doesn't get a shot off. To Flaherty for three. Yes! Nothing but made shots for Caitlin Flaherty in this second quarter. She has 20 now.
20. She is just trying to put as much distance between every other Michigan basketball player on the scoring column as she possibly can. She is on fire right now, and this could be a special night if it continues. Maybe Barnes Arrigo should give her some more rest during the games. I mean, look at the shooting she's come out with ever since she had that quick trip to the bench.
That pass by Jordan Hamilton off the foot of Haley Brown and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for inbound pass for Pulliam.
Northwestern has 0 points in the last 2 minutes, and they've only made one of their last 8 field goals to close this half. 10 seconds left.
It is Hamilton, Jordan Hamilton, out to Hopkins, who makes the shot with 4 seconds to go. Michigan's going to need to beat the buzzer here. Deja Church, and it is no good. But an outstanding first half for the Maize and Blue. End of half one here in Crisler Center. It is 40 Michigan, 24 for the Wildcats of Northwestern. Michigan led by Caitlin Flaherty with 20 points, Hallie Thome with 12, but do not be deceived. Everyone on this team has played well. Nicole Munger with 5 points. Julian Dunstan with 7 rebounds, 5 of those being offensive rebounds. Deja Church playing hard, setting the tone as a young freshman to a quick-paced offense for Michigan. Strong defensive play, crashing the boards. They're doing everything right.
They are doing everything right. They're getting back to Michigan basketball, and this is the 8-2 team that we saw coming into last week that had 2 tough slip-ups, but it looks like they've refound their rhythm after, I would say, a shaky 6-quarter stretch of basketball. Looks like they're back to doing Michigan basketball, playing together, playing well, and doing the little things. They pride themselves being the hardest working team in America, and it looks like they're getting back to that.
And whoever runs the promotional videos for Michigan did a bad job. They're playing an incredible video right now. The team. Bo Schembechler, motivational video. Why they would do it at halftime when no one's playing, I don't know. But every time they play that, I get the goosebumps. Nothing but the team for Michigan. Playing so well. Everyone contributing. And with that, I think Lucas and I are going to take a little break from the broadcast. We will be right back with you, but once again, it is halftime. About 14 minutes till second half tips off. 40 Michigan. Michigan with 40 points in one half. Looks like we're going to get Arby's, by the way. And Northwestern with just 24. Once again, I'm Alex Shee. I'm joined by Lucas Vargas, and we will see you back in a couple of minutes.
Hello, welcome back to Crisler Arena. I am Nathan Sorensen here along with Nabil Beg. Michigan off to a stellar start here. They've got a couple minutes left. We've got the Wildcats and the Wolverines getting ready, shooting around, just getting some shots up before we kick off the second half here. Well, Michigan's up 40-24. Nabil, what did you see in that first half? How did Michigan get such an impressive lead?
Well, I mean, I saw Michigan keep the ball really well throughout the whole period, throughout the whole half. I mean, only 2 turnovers in the first couple quarters is a far cry difference from what they had last game at 26 turnovers. It's great. It's great to see Michigan play. It's great to see Michigan keeping the ball safe. Another thing I'd like to see, I saw was Flaherty played extremely well in that second quarter. The first quarter she was a little off. Missed a couple of 3-pointers. She came back off the bench in the second quarter and really turned it on. She had 4 3-pointers in a row, and she got her total up to 15 for the first quarter. 20 for the first quarter for the first half.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, she went off the court. It looked like she might have been injured there. For
a little bit.
A little bit of a concern there. She took the shoe off on the bench. They were checking her out. Bit of a concern. And yeah, as you said, she started off slow. I think she started off 0 for 4 from three-point land. Ended up going 5 for 10, 7 of 13 overall, 20 points. Just an overall stellar performance from Caitlin Flaherty. And of course, you know, she's the star of this team. She goes where, as far as this Michigan basketball team goes, that's how far Caitlin Flaherty can take them. And now we're getting ready to go here as the horn goes off, signaling the start of the second half. It looks like Michigan's going to come out with their starting 5 of Flaherty, Munger, Dunston, Brown, and Thome. The Wildcats similarly coming out with their starting lineup of Hopkins, Pulliam, Kanai, Akpana, Hamilton, and Scheid. Michigan will start with the ball here. Going right to left, it's Munger with it. Dribbling, taking her time, sitting up on the right wing. Looks like Brown will come up and get the ball at the top of the key. Michigan just passing the ball around. Having trouble getting anyone open here. It looks like Flaherty's racing off a screen. She gets the ball in the corner, gets it down to Thome, who dishes it to Dunston. Wide open underneath the basket. Great look by Thome. Easy bucket there. Michigan takes a 42-24 lead to kick off this second half.
Beautiful find there by Thome. She realized she was double teamed, and she found Dunston down low and got an easy bucket.
Now it's Hamilton with the 3 from the left wing. Can't get it to go. Dunston will pull down the board and run with it. Gets the ball to Flaherty now. She's dribbling around. Tries to get it to Thome in the post. Ball gets loose. Flaherty ends up coming up with it. Finds Dunston again, all by herself underneath the basket. How does Northwestern keep losing her?
It looks like Northwestern decided to come out here and double team Thome after her first half performance, and it doesn't seem to be working. It looks like Michigan is ready. They keep finding Dunston down low, and she scored the last 4 points for the Wolverines.
Yeah, it looks like Michigan now in a 2-3 zone defense as Kunai Akpana tries to get a shot off in the low post. Can't get it to go. Michigan pulls down the defensive board. Now they're going on the offensive end. As Brown takes the long 2 from the top of the key, she can't get it. Northwestern ball.
Great defense there by Northwestern to not double team and to stay on their man throughout that whole possession.
So right now Michigan again going with the 2-3 zone. Northwestern looking like they're having trouble attacking it. Passing the ball around the lane. Trying to get some penetration here as Hamilton takes a pull-up jumper from the free throw line, misses it, but Kunai Akpana gets the rebound as she's going up. She is fouled by Dunston. She'll be going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Michigan's playing a 2-3 zone coming out of the half. They played this throughout the first half as well. It seemed to be working as they got closer to the halftime, and the Kim Barnes-Rico looks to be sticking with it. She liked what she saw, and she's sticking with it.
Yeah, I remember now as Kunai Akpana hits the first, I remember Michigan pulling out the 2-3 zone against Illinois a few games back, and just was absolutely crazy effective.
Yeah.
Michigan was able to dominate in that game as Kunai Akpana knocks down the second, scores 44-26, Michigan Wolverines. Now Michigan biding their time. Brown has it up top. Michigan just dishing the ball around. Tries to get it down low to Thome. It's tipped away to Flaherty. She's in the corner trying to get some penetration, not working. Kicks it out. Gets it down to Thome with 5 seconds left on the clock. She is stripped by, I believe, Scheid on that play. Now Northwestern in transition. A pull-up there from Rhodey gets it to go.
Good transition basketball there by Northwestern. They caught Michigan running back slow. They got the easy floater. And they got the shot off. They scored it.
My bad there. Pulliam there with the basket there as looked like Dunstan was driving in. Got the ball taken away from her though. Northwestern in transition again. Nothing going though. They'll pull it out. Sharing the ball here. A drive by Hopkins. The ball gets loose, ends up in the hands of Scheid, who takes a mid-range jumper, misses. Now there's a foul on the floor as they're fighting for the rebound.
Michigan's been a little sloppy on the defensive end this past couple of possessions. They need to get more a little tighter, play a little more close in it down low, and not let these easy lay-ins.
Yeah, off the baseline, out of bounds play. Pulliam ended up with a nice look, couldn't get it to go. Michigan ball. Now Flaherty pulls up from 3 on the right wing, gets it to go. Her 6th of the night.
Yep, picking back right where she left off. Just found the crease, let it fly.
Michigan still sitting back in that 2-3 zone. Northwestern trying to get something going in the post. That's a 3 though from Hopkins. She buries it. Now Michigan trying to answer on the offensive end. And it's Brown is fouled on the drive. That'll be on the floor. Michigan will inbound from the baseline.
Yeah. On the defensive end, Michigan playing the 2-3. You're going to let some threes go, but you're going to take that. Kim Barnes-Rigo is taking that chance. She knows Northwestern's not known for their shooting.
Ooh, someone who is known for their shooting, Flaherty, takes one from the right wing, can't get it to go. But Dunstan was there for the offensive rebound. Looks like she was fouled as she was going for the board. Yep, she is grabbed there by Scheid as she was going for the offensive rebound. Michigan again will be taking it out of bounds on the baseline. Into Thome, going to the basket, can't get it to go. Looks like she wanted a foul. And then, now it looks like Munger gets the foul on the loose ball, trying to fight for that rebound.
Although Thome missed there, it was a great drive. She realized she had an open lane, and she just took it. She had no fear of going in there.
Yeah, and that's one Thome will make. You would think 9 out of 10 times. That's just an easy little bunny.
Yeah.
She'd
like to have it back.
Paint. Yeah, of course. Now, still though, she has 12 points on the day, 4 of 7 shooting, 4 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Just an overall fantastic day so far for Thome. Also, down on the defensive end, anchoring that 2-3 zone. She's just doing an overall excellent job. Now, as we have a timeout here, the first of the half, Michigan is leading 47-31 with 5:57 remaining here in the third quarter. What are you thinking so far for the start of the second half of the Michigan Wolverines?
I think both teams are playing quite well on the offensive side. Michigan's playing a little lackluster on the defensive side. They're letting some easy buckets go. Northwestern tried to come out and double team. Didn't work so well, and they've gone back to their man-to-man defense, and that seems to be working better.
Yeah, Thome sees a lot of doubles in the post. She normally does a pretty good job of passing out of them, though. It's been no different so far here. Now, as Pulliam gets a mid-range jumper to fall, Northwestern narrows the lead to 14. Now Michigan comes right back down. Dunstan tries to get it down to Thome in the post, overthrows her. The ball falls out of bounds. Last touched by the Wolverines, Northwestern ball.
Yeah, the ball doesn't have to go to Thome every time down low, especially when she's covered by two men on there down low. And it's going to be hard to get the ball down there every time. That's why you got to work their outside more and hope to find an open shot.
Yeah, now that as Northwestern trying to find a weakness in this 2-3 zone, they get it down to Kanai Akpana, gets an easy basket in the paint, can't get it to fall. Michigan gets the ball, trying to push the tempo here a little bit. Not a whole lot going on. They'll slow down the pace, try to initiate some offense here. Now it's Brown in the corner. Michigan really sharing the ball. Lots of passing here on this possession. Now it's Dunstan with it on the left wing. Gives it over to Brown as there's only 5 seconds left on the clock. It's Flaherty with it now as time's running down. She takes a fadeaway three-pointer. Doesn't get the rim. Hits off the backboard. That's a tough possession there for the Wolverines.
Yeah. Not much movement throughout. It was just a poor offensive sequence there. Flaherty stood on the right wing, sat there for a little bit for like 10 seconds, didn't move until there was only about 5 seconds left. She got the ball and she couldn't really do too much with it. She threw up a really tough shot and she didn't end up hitting the rim. Michigan's just got to move around more. They were passing the ball. However, they weren't effective passes. They were passes that were just trying to get the ball out of their hands. They gotta try cutting more, try moving more, especially on a man-to-man. You gotta set picks for each other, and try to get open.
Yeah, definitely just kind of passing it around the three-point line. Nobody wanting to do much with the ball.
Yeah.
Now it looks like we've got a timeout here with 4 minutes, 34 seconds remaining in the quarter. Michigan leading 47-33. And I believe for Michigan, Deja Church was at the scores table checking in. Now coming out of the timeout, I believe she'll be in the game. For who, I'm not exactly sure. It looks like on the Jumbotron, Munger is taken off the board, which reminds me, Munger did not have herself a bad first half. Only had 3 shots. She made 2 of them, though, with 5 points. You know, when Flaherty was out of the game, she looked like she was the one initiating the offense and doing a pretty good job of it. So far here, has not touched the ball much at all on offense. What do you think is going on there?
Yeah, Munger's a really kind of streaky player at times. She can get really hot really fast and cool down really fast also. I think something that Martins Rico should look into is getting her the ball a little more. Try to get her into one of her hot streaks. Try to get her some open shots. If Munger is open, she'll make the shot. She averages 10 points a game, and she's shown time and time again that she can make that shot. She just has to find the open lane and find the open area, and once she pulls up, she can definitely make it.
Yeah, it's interesting. Ken Barnes-Arico is really looking to force the issue here with Thome so far. You know, obviously Thome's an excellent player. She can put up some big numbers, but you would think, you know, both with Thome and Flaherty, they're going to get numbers, you know, whether the offense is flowing through them or not. It's interesting here in a game where Michigan comfortably leads, they would look to get players like Brown and Munger, you know, maybe some more opportunities to get their confidence up a little bit, you know, going in. You know, Michigan's finishing the season strong here, hopefully, and going into the postseason. You know, you'd want some players not named Flaherty and Thome, you know, to make some big plays for the Wolverines. But now Northwestern has the ball here, working, passing it around, good ball movement. Ball's now in the corner with Scheid. Ball's just whizzing around the perimeter for the Northwestern Wildcats right now. And then it is Hamilton takes a pull-up 3, a step back, gets it to go. Incredible shot right there.
Yeah, great crossover. She had Flaherty on her heels there. Couldn't really play any defense, any strong defense. Pulled up, let it fly.
And Northwestern really played as well as you can against a 2-3 zone right there.
Yeah.
And now a steal on the other end for Pulliam. As a wide open lane to the basket, gets it to go. She just jumped the passing lane. Nothing the Wolverines could do on that one.
Yeah, just a lazy pass there. Got to be more crisp on those. Get some solid chest passes in instead of some floaters.
Now it looks like as Michigan is on the offensive end, Kate Flaherty was fouled, running off the screen by number 4, Brianna Hopkins. Interesting, normally don't see a whole lot of off-ball fouls in that situation. But Michigan gets it nonetheless. They're taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Flaherty trying to get open. And they'll get called for 5 seconds, I believe, or it might have even been a foul. Indeed it is. It's a foul on ground, I believe, of moving screen.
Yeah.
Some sloppy play here by the Wolverines. 2 turnovers in a row. Now Northwestern has a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Now it's Hamilton driving, kicking. Out to Pulliam. She takes the 3, can't get it to go. Brown gets the tough rebound, skips it out to Flaherty, who finds Thome streaking down the court. And she gets it to go. Beautiful pass by Kate Flaherty. Just put it right on the money for Thome, who was doing just an excellent job running to the rim right there. Easy bucket for the Wolverines in transition. Now Scheid with a nice move, but can't get the bucket to go. Michigan gets the rebound and is moving in transition again. Flaherty puts on some fancy moves there, tried to get to the basket, and then is fouled by Scheid, I believe. Nope, fix that. That is Hamilton with the foul right there.
That transition ball there from Caitlin Flaherty was absolutely gorgeous. She caught it in transition, and she passed in transition, and she got Thome in transition. There was no dribbles on that it was a full court double pass. Thome just put it up. That's exactly what you want to see from Kim Barnes-Rico. Efficiency and just great basketball. Now on this last play, when Flaherty drove, she realized that she could take the contact, and she took it, and she's almost automatic from the free throw line. So if she's going to the free throw line, it's almost a guaranteed 2 points, and it's what you want to see.
Indeed, and Flaherty was fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2, and she makes both of them right there. Now Michigan extends the lead to 13, 51-38 Wolverines. Now, kind of putting on a full court press here. Northwestern breaks it. Hamilton with a pull-up mid-range jumper, can't get it to go. Rebound by Kunaya Kana. She can't get the second chance to go. Now it's Michigan with the defensive board. They're looking to push the pace again. Now Flaherty finds Munger, who's driving to the basket.
There it is.
Puts up a tough shot through contact, it looked like. Gets it to go. Beautiful offense there by the Wolverines.
Yeah, let Munger go to work. That's exactly what we were talking about. Just give her the ball. Let her make some magic happen. She did right there.
Now Northwestern looking to answer this quick 6-0 run by the Wolverines. Looking a little stagnant here on offense. They were doing so well moving the ball around. Now this 2-3 zone looks like they're giving them fits. But, oh my goodness. Great shot by Galernik. You know, time running down there. Less than 5 seconds on the clock. Galernik catches the ball on the right wing, puts it up, gets it to go. And Kim Barnes-Rico, a little bit upset after that one, calls a timeout.
Yeah, not a great not great movement on that 2-3 defense there. They got caught, pulled to the right side. I believe Pulliam made the pass to Galernik there, and she easily was open on the left wing, just shot it, and I mean, she made it because she was open. There's no one around her. I mean, when you're playing a 2-3, it's important to follow the ball, but also realize that there could be players behind you. And I think Clayton Flaherty just got stuck in the middle there, and she couldn't get back in time to stop the 3.
Yeah, it's very frustrating when you do so well playing defense for 25 seconds of this 30-second shot clock, and then someone ends up wide open with less than 5 seconds remaining. You know, it's such a waste of a hard-earned defensive possession there. But now Northwestern, again, knocking on the door. The lead for Michigan is 12, 53-41, with 1:44 remaining here in the third quarter. Looks like Michigan will be keeping the same lineup out on the floor. And it's interesting now, though, Michigan has only gone 7 deep in their rotation so far today. Northwestern, they've pulled out a few more players. They've gone a little bit deeper into the bench, but they've still been playing pretty much their starting 5 so far here in the second half. Galernik has come out, played a little bit. but still, for the most part, sticking with their starting five. An interesting counter by the Wildcats. I wonder if they're going to be able to maintain that here throughout the second half.
Yeah. I mean, they're right now, every player at Northwestern is playing pretty solid. No one's really. Hamilton's the only one in double digits right now. They're all consistently scoring high single digits, and I mean, if everyone's scoring on the team, it's good to get them all playing time because they're all threats to shoot and score against Wolverines defense. And Northwestern's not completely out of reach. They're only 12 points away with a good another quarter left to play. And Michigan has shown that they've fallen apart late in games lately. So we'll just have to see how well Northwestern keep this up.
Yeah, definitely a lot of time left here in the game. It's not over as Flaherty gets the ball in the left wing, drives right by the defender, gets an easy layup there. Just a beautiful play by.
Yeah, she's gonna blow by you every time if you don't play tight defense on her. If you give her that space, she'll easily just blow by and just lay it up with that left hand.
As Northwestern gets it going here on the offensive end. Oh, there's a foul on the play. Looks like Pulliam was going up to the basket. She's fouled by
Caitlin Flaherty.
Interesting. Flaherty from behind, it must have been.
Yeah.
Must have got her underneath there, not on the shooting hand. But Pulliam fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for two. She'll sink the first one, and it looks like Brown is at the scores table. We need to check in. She's coming in for Thome. Michigan going with a little bit of a smaller lineup now. Not often Thome leaves the game. We'll see how Michigan works with that 2-3 zone without Thome anchoring the middle. And as Pulliam knocks down the second one, that'll make the score 55-43 in the Wolverines' favor. Now, as Northwestern counters, Scheide's coming in for, I believe it was Hamilton. Indeed. Now Michigan on the offensive end finds Brown underneath, does Deja Church for an easy basket.
Yeah, some lazy defense there by Northwestern. Galernick lost track of her man, and Brown found the crease down low. Great pass by Flaherty and easy bucket.
Now Scheid takes a fall away mid-range two. Doesn't get anything right there, as you can hear the band maybe behind us shouting out the airball chant. A little bit disrespectful here, a team down 14 points. That's a tough break. That's a tough break to hear that in the opposing arena. Now as Michigan's taking their time, being patient with the ball, was Church up top. Now it's Dunstan with it at the top of the key, trying to find Flaherty. She gets it on the right wing. She's driving to the basket, puts up a floater. She's looking to the referees for a call, but she missed it, doesn't get a call. Now Northwestern's running in transition. It's Hamilton to the basket for an easy layup as time expired. Just managed to get that one off in time. That'll make the score 57-45 at the end of the third. Michigan is up. But again, a big basket there by Northwestern to cut the lead to 12. They are certainly not out of this game with 10 minutes to go.
Yeah. Barnes-Rico can't be happy with that last possession there. Flaherty took a really tough shot, and Northwestern got the ball in transition. They pushed up the floor in about 6 seconds, and Michigan looked like Michigan looked gassed at the end of that quarter. They didn't look like they had it in them to keep running after them, and they got an easy bucket there to pull within 12. And I mean, it's close. I mean, they're not out of it. Michigan still got to play 10 minutes of basketball, 10 minutes of solid basketball in order to pull away with a win here. And Northwestern just has to give it a little more, push a little on the gas a little more, play tighter defense. Can't have these easy buckets where you lose track of your man or you double team and you leave a guy open down low. You're not going to win if you do that. You've got to play tough defense, got to get back on the offensive glass, and got to get back on the offensive side and just push the ball around, pass the ball around, find the open three, especially on a 2-3 zone. There's definitely some holes for them to exploit, and they definitely have a chance to do that.
And as you said, three-point shooting is the bane of the 2-3 zone, and Northwestern has been doing great from the three-point line so far in this game. 6 of 12 overall as a team. That's a stellar 50%. Michigan not doing too bad themselves, 7 of 15 from the three-point arc. But again, that's been kind of the story for both of these teams. Both shooting well from the three-point line, free throw line, both doing well, both taking care of the ball pretty well. Michigan's leading the turnover game by a count of 8-11. But overall, just both teams are making their shots. They're taking care of the ball pretty well. Pretty interesting that Michigan's has such a wide margin of victory here so far. Seeing how well Northwestern shooting the ball from three-point.
Yeah. Coming back out for the fourth.
Yeah, now looks like they're breaking the huddles here, ready to start the fourth quarter. Northwestern will start the remaining quarter here of basketball with the ball. Again, Northwestern going left to right. They'll initiate the offense. Hamilton with it on the right wing. Passing it around. Looking like they're trying to get the ball down low in the post. They do. Kunai Akpana takes it up to the rim, is fouled by Thome. The shot does not fall. She'll be going to the line for two.
Yeah, good hard drive there by Kunai Akpana. She just took it to Thome. She wasn't afraid. She put it up. As she misses her first, it's tough when you get the free throws and you miss the free throws. However, at least she's getting there and she has the ability to score.
Yeah, Kunai Akpana misses the first but nails the second. That'll make the lead 57-46 Wolverines.
Yep, within 11.
Yep, now Dunstan with the ball on the left wing, gives it to Brown, goes right through her hands, but she manages to maintain possession, drives, gets a double team, has nowhere to go with the ball. Ooh, tries to flip up a shot, can't get it to go. Tough offensive possession for the Wolverines. Now Northwestern trying to get a bucket in transition. Nothing going. They'll slow down the pace, try to get some offense here as Michigan falls back in that 2-3 zone. Now Hamilton puts up the three from the left wing, gets it to go. Excellent shot right there. That's a tough one for Michigan. The lead is now down to 8, 57-49, with 9 minutes exactly remaining here in this game.
They're chipping away slowly but surely. They got 5 points in a minute, and that doesn't look like they're slowing Michigan down now.
And now another offensive foul as Kate Flaherty was running off the screen of Thome. Thome moved her feet, got called for the illegal screen. That's a tough one right there. Another turnover for the Wolverines.
Yeah, and Northwestern has a chance to further chisel into this lead here, pull it down to 6 or even 5 if they can. And
Michigan went with a full court press. Oh, they leave Galernik for a wide open three, but she misses it. Yeah, Michigan going there with a full court 1-2-2 press. Northwestern broke it easily, ended up with a wide open shot.
It definitely caught a break there.
Now Michigan slow it down, try to take some time off the clock here. Flaherty's got it on the right wing. Dribbling away. Gives it over to Brown. Now Thome at the top of the key. She takes a three-pointer, gets it to go. Not often you see Haley Thome take those kinds of shots, and she just absolutely buries it. That'll make this lead 60-49 for the Wolverines. Huge bucket right there.
Yeah, the crowd really appreciated that one. They don't get to see that much. They really liked it.
Pulliam takes a shot early in the shot clock there. That's was a long two, can't get it to go. Michigan easily corrals that board. Now they're coming down again, looking like they're trying to take some time off the clock. Now Flaherty gets it down to Thome in the post. Excellent spin baseline, tries to go underneath the basket, is fouled on the play by Kunai Akpana, and she'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, she good drive there. She was Thome has the height advantage and the size advantage, and just overall is a better post player, and she just took Hamilton to work. Just easily put it up, got the foul. She's great from the free throw line, so it's positive that that she was able to get there and get some easy buckets.
Indeed. Now Thome knocks down the first one to go 5 for 5 for the night. Gets the second one to go as well. That'll make her 6 for 6. As Deja Church subs into the game for Dunstan, I believe. And now Michigan again going with the full court press. Northwestern was able to cross half court pretty easily there. Michigan falls back into the 2-3 zone now. And now Thome gets her hand on a pass, tips it away, but Hamilton was able to corral the loose ball. And Northwestern still with the ball. They find Scheid down low, is fouled as she shoots and gets it to go. Tough break there for the Wolverines. I believe that was Munger.
Yeah.
Caught on the foul from behind trying to block it. Looks like she got all ball though there. That's a tough break for the Wolverines. But an and one there for Scheid. Now she's on the line and sinks it.
Yeah, tough break there. You can't do much. It's the ref's call. Just got to keep playing hard.
Indeed, now that'll make the lead 62-52 for the Wolverines with 7 minutes remaining. Now it's Church on the right wing, dribbling. Looks like they're trying to get Flaherty open on some screens. A foul is called, not sure where. Oh, nope, that might just be a timeout by Kim Barnes-Rico. Yep. That'll be a timeout.
Yeah, she just wanted to get her team back together, back playing close-knit defense. I think she's going to talk about that press. It's not necessarily working right now. I can't see them coming out of the timeout and continuing to play the press. Northwestern seems to break it consistently, and it's led to some easy buckets for Northwestern. So I think she's going to talk about that.
Interesting. You would think at this point in the ball game, Michigan would be trying to try to slow down the pace, get as much time off the clock as possible. You know, when you go into a full court press, you're kind of forcing the other team to play up tempo.
Yeah.
Really,
especially if you're up by 10. I don't see why I don't see why Kim Barnes-Rico would want them to go into a press. But she must like what she saw in practice, and she must have wanted to try it out against this team. And right now it didn't seem to be working, so I feel like she should just go back to the 2-3, slow down the game a little more. It's important to lose time on the defensive side, but then also lose time on the offensive side, but get points on the offensive side. That way you're losing the clock, you're milking the clock, and you're keeping that lead up. And it's something they didn't do in the Purdue game. It was just poor clock management, poor offense. They lost 16-point lead in under 6 minutes, and it was not something that you'd like to see happen, and not something you'd like to see repeated again tonight.
Yeah, now looks like they're wrapping up here, breaking the huddles. The score is 62-52 advantage Michigan Wolverines with 6:57 remaining here. Michigan with 3 timeouts remaining. Northwestern with only 2. The foul count for either side, Michigan only has 3. Northwestern only with 1 so far in the half. So foul trouble definitely not a concern for either team. Might be a bit of a concern for Northwestern if they want to foul, you know, to send Michigan to the line to stop the clock here if they do manage to cut this lead down into the single digits as time winds down here. But so far, Michigan is still in control of this game. And now they're going on offense here. It's Munger driving to the basket. She finds Church underneath, who kicks it out to Dunstan from the top of the key, shoots a 3 as time expires on the shot clock, does not hit the rim. That's a turnover, Northwestern ball.
Yeah, not a great play coming out of the timeout there. Looked like they were a bit disorganized. It looked like they didn't know they had about 14 seconds left on the clock, and it resulted in a tough shot for Dunstan to shoot.
Now Kunai Akpana down in the paint, trying to get something to go, and puts a move on, is caught for the travel though. Excellent defense there by Thome to force that turnover.
Thome is the unsung hero this fourth quarter. She's tried her best on both sides, scored 5 points this quarter so far, playing some great defense down low.
Definitely playing that middle of the 2-3 zone is no easy task. Flaherty pulls up a step back three from the left wing. Gets it, nothing but the nylon right there. Coming off the screen from Thome. Beautiful, beautiful shot.
And she's at 30 points right now. It's accounting for about half of Michigan's points.
And now as Northwestern comes down and answers with the three by, I believe that is Scheid. And now Michigan has the ball knocked away. Northwestern scrambling for it. It was Hamilton right there. Couldn't get it to go though, diving for it on the ground. Michigan will get the ball off of that. And now Brown is coming back into the game for Deja Church. Now Dunstan inbounding from the baseline, gets it to Flaherty. She'll get the ball screen from Brown. Brown now with the ball. Over to Dunstan, back to Flaherty. They really want her with the ball right now. She finds Thome in the post. She gets a double team on her. Kicks it out. Michigan with 5 seconds remaining here. Flaherty has the ball, tries to get it down to Thome again in the post. Finds Munger, cutting on the weak side. As time was expiring, just gets the shot off. Wide open layup. Excellent find by Thome. Better finish there by Munger. Easy basket for the Wolverines. The lead is now 12 points.
That was great to see them pull together that possession in the last five or so seconds. It's got to happen a little earlier than that, but that was good play.
Now Northwestern in some trouble here, passing the ball around. Hamilton drives, takes it right at Thome. Thome, excellent defense right there, stifles that shot. The ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Kunua Okpani.
Thome and Dunstan both played great defense there. They were playing the blocks down low. So it's a tough position to play in 2-3, and they played it well.
Now Northwestern going with the full court press. Flaherty breaks it, no problem, and then takes a three off of a pass from Munger from the top of the key. She hits that, no problem. The ball, that'll
she's
make
feeling
the
it today.
15, 70-55. Michigan leads with 4:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Now Northwestern being a little bit patient here on this possession. And now it's Hamilton with the three, nails it from the left wing. Catch and shoot right there. Good shot there to keep Northwestern still on the doorstep.
Yeah, they're not going away easily. They're gonna put up a fight.
And now Flaherty drives, nothing going on. Kicks it out to Munger. Gets the ball back on the left wing for a deep three. Oh, maybe the ball was tipped there. She got all air on that one, though. And now Northwestern trying to streak down the floor. The pass to Hopkins, mishandles it, gets the ball back, tries to dish it to Pulliam underneath the basket. Would have been wide open. She can't handle it, though. Goes off her knee and out of bounds. Nice break there for the Wolverines. They'll get the possession with 3:44 remaining and leading by 12.
Yeah, poor pass there by by Kanaya Apania down low. Just a little too low bounce pass for Pulliam. Otherwise, she had an open layup that could have cut the lead down to 10.
Now it's Brown with it up top. Hands it off to Flaherty. She has it on the right wing. I believe Kunai Akpana was caught fouling Munger down low there. An off-ball foul. Now Dunstan will be inbounding from the baseline. Now Flaherty coming off a screen will get the inbound pass. Drives down the left wing. Brings it back out and around. Church has the ball. Now Brown with a three from the left wing. Gets it to go. Excellent shot.
Excellent find by Dustin, yeah. She realized that Northwestern's defense was a little disorganized there. They were a little discombobulated throughout. They weren't on their man, and she realized Haley Brown was just chilling in the corner. Gave it to her. Haley Brown let it fly. She sinked it. Gave this lead up to 15.
And now Michigan with the timeout after that made basket with 3 minutes, 9 seconds remaining. Michigan is winning 73-58. And now a pretty comfortable lead here. Only 3 minutes to go. Michigan just playing some pretty excellent basketball all around. Right now in the game for them, looks like there's Flaherty, Dunstan, Brown, Thome, and Church. Excuse me, no, instead of Church now, Robbins will be in the game for the Wolverines. She played quite a bit in the first half. Her first action of the second half, though. And now as Northwestern has the ball, trying to get it down to Connie Akana. And Thome tips the ball away. Fighting for the loose ball is Church, and she is fouled. Excellent hustle by Deja Church, getting on the floor for that one.
Yeah,
draws the foul.
This is Barnes Rico's defensive lineup in right now. She's got height and she's got aggressiveness in all five of her players, and they'll tumble to the floor and try to get that ball. Anything for a win.
Yeah, again, it's Flaherty, Robbins, Dunstan, Church, and Thome in for the Wolverines. Hopkins, Pulliam, Galernick, Hamilton, and Scheid for the Wildcats. Now Michigan has the ball with 2:45 left on the clock. Passing it around, getting some off-ball screens here. Now it's Church with it on the right wing. Gets a ball screen from Thome. Thome screens down and then cuts to the basket, tries to get the pass there. It is tipped out of bounds by Scheid, though. Michigan ball here with 3 seconds left on the shot clock. It's going to be a quick catch-and-shoot situation here off the baseline out of bounds. Now it's Thome with the ball down low, throws up the left hook shot, gets the rim, doesn't get it to go though. Now Wildcat streaking down the floor, Flaherty jumps the passing lane, steals it.
Great active hands there. She saw the pass coming, cut the route, kept her feet in bounds, which is also very impressive, and got the ball back out to Deja Church.
Looked a bit like Jabril Peppers right there intercepting that pass. And now it's Michigan ball with 2 seconds on the clock, up 73-58, and only 5 seconds left on the shot clock now. Flaherty down to Thome in the post, gets the foul and the basket. Just got the pass from Flaherty, knew there wasn't a lot of time on the clock, flipped it up as soon as she touched it, and is bumped underneath by Hamilton. Gets the shot to go. Just an excellent play there by Thome, having herself a heck of a ball game right now.
Yeah, she's having fun out there. She's taking advantage of her height, and she's using it, and she's getting foul calls also.
Yeah, she's definitely had a size advantage this entire game. Is taking advantage now. 22 points on the game, or on the day for Thome. Just an all-around great game. You know, putting in work on the defensive end as well. Oh, as Hamilton does an excellent kind of a step-through move right there. Looked a bit Kobe-esque. Gets the floater to fall
faked out.
Really faked Munger right out of her shoes right there. Gets the little in-between floater to go to cut the lead to 76-60 Michigan here. With 1:35 remaining, Northwestern takes a timeout. Maybe still thinking they have a chance at making a run here. I like the optimism, but with 1 minute, 35 seconds remaining and a 16-point deficit, I don't think the Wildcats have much of a shot.
Yeah, I mean, Joe McEwen, their coach, Northwestern's coach, she's got to be happy with their effort this past couple minutes. I mean, they're not trying to give up. They're not letting easy shots go in. They're playing hard defense. They're playing pretty good offense too as well. They're coming back and hitting shots, but it's tough when you're consistently down the whole game to make it back in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, and we should say Northwestern overall has been struggling in Big Ten Conference play as Robbins streaks down the floor. Northwestern is trying to pressure. Robbins gets behind the defense, and Dunstan with an overhead throw.
Yeah.
Just an absolute dime there to
Where
Robbins.
was Dunstan the whole football season? Man.
Good point. Robbins catches it in stride, puts in the easy layup. And now Northwestern comes down, misses the shot. Thome gets the board and is fouled as they were fighting for that one. And that is only Northwestern's 5th foul. And that'll put the Wildcats in the bonus here.
Wolverines in the bonus.
Wolverines in the bonus, thank you.
Yes.
Now Thome to the foul line. Can't get the first one to fall. It shouldn't matter too much here. 1 minute 14 remaining. Michigan up 18.
Thome's really solid from the free throw line. It's nice to see. It's refreshing to see a big player shoot so well from the stripe consistently.
Yeah, she splits that opportunity, but still 8 of 9 for the game.
Yeah.
Just feathery soft touch from the free throw line. Now it's Northwestern on the other end. It's Pulliam with the mid-range jumper. She gets that to go. Now Northwestern with the full court press. Flaherty again just cannot be contained. Splits the double team, finds Thome back underneath the basket all alone for an easy bucket.
Thome hitting the quarter of the century mark there in points. I mean, it's great when your top two players each score both over 25 points. Thome at 25, Flaherty at 33. I mean, it's pretty difficult for the other team to win when two of the Wolverines score over 25 in a game.
Yeah, Northwestern comes back. Hopkins takes the quick three from the left wing, can't get it to go. Now only 3 seconds in between the shot and game clock. And Flaherty takes a three from the left wing. Again, nothing but the bottom of the net right there. She just cannot be stopped today. And now there's only 10 seconds left on the clock as Northwestern comes down while Michigan's still playing tough defense. Pulliam going to the basket is fouled by Dunston. Now she'll be going to the line for two with 6.4 left on the clock. Now Michigan up 84-62, really pulled away here at the end of the game. You know, Michigan, again, they're going to win this one big. They've had, you know, a tough past week here.
Yeah, two losses.
Yeah, tough loss to Rutgers, and then an even tougher loss in overtime to Purdue. Must feel really nice for this Michigan team and Kim Barnes-Rico to come away with this one with a comfortable 20-point win here. And now, looks like on the second shot, Pulliam missed the first. She missed the second as well, but there was a lane violation by the Wolverines. She'll get that second one again. Gets it to go. 84-63 Wolverines. And now, with less than 10 seconds remaining, Michigan will just let the clock run out. It is Munger with the ball as the final seconds tick away. That'll be our final here, 84-63 Wolverines. A big bounce back game. How was Michigan able to really take control of that game there in the fourth quarter and come away with such an impressive victory?
Well, I think Thome stepped up big time. She came alive that fourth quarter. Started off with a couple of big buckets. Started off with a three even. Came back down, hit a nice layup. I mean, it was Thome really came alive on the defensive end and on the offensive end. Flaherty was awesome all game. She stayed hot in that fourth quarter, hitting a couple more threes. Dunston played great defense. The entire Wolverines team played great defense with active hands. They all tried their best, and I mean, they came away with victory here. I mean, they didn't stop playing until the final bell, until the final horn, and it's refreshing to see such a nice solid victory from the Wolverines after those couple rough losses, one on the road to Rutgers and the overtime loss at home.
Yeah, definitely a big bounce back win for the Wolverines here in their second to the last home game. Really put on a show for this Crisler Arena crowd. Now Michigan with only 3 games remaining in regular season play. Their next game against Michigan State on February 11th. That'll be a noon game in East Lansing. That'll be a tough one on the road. It always is. You know, Michigan hopefully will be able to take some of this momentum from this game into that one. But you know, good luck to these ladies. They played a heck of a ball game here today. Hopefully they can close out this regular season on
a high note.
Yeah, on a high note. Thank you. And you know what? It's been a good call here with you. I have been Nathan Sorensen along here with Nabil Baig. I'm going to leave you now from Crisler Arena with a good night and a Go Blue.